Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a Clash Lane matchup guide. So this is another series which is going to be happening in the channel. So the first episode is going to be for the Clash Lane. In these videos we'll be talking about which heroes counter which heroes and how you should play the Clash Lane in general, when you should take fights, when you should avoid fights, when you should join team fights, and when you should split push. And yeah, a lot of these things will be covered in this video. So if you find this video helpful, make sure to support me by hitting the subscribe button. I am trying to reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of July 10, and if I manage to do that, I'll be eligible for the next level of the content creator program that has been started by Honor of Kings. So it will be of great help to me. And yeah, once again, thanks to everyone who has been supporting the channel, and let's get right into the video. Before learning about the Clash Lane matchups, one should know the purpose of a Clash Laner. Why do you play a Clash Laner? And why does it have to be a warrior or a tank? Why not play a marksman in the Clash Lane? This might be a common question among beginners. And the reason for that is Clash Laners do have a very important role. No, it's not just fighting 1v1 to their deaths or to play warriors as well. They are also a hero section. So in order to give them some recognition, play warriors in the Clash Lane. No, it's not like that. They have a purpose. It is generally considered to be two things. One, split pushing. Two, team fights. So Clash Laners are usually picked for these two reasons. Keep this in mind. These are the two reasons why Clash Laners are usually picked: split pushing and team fights. So what does split pushing mean? Let me explain. When both the teams are fighting, the Clash Laner, instead of joining the team fight, goes around and secures or destroys a tower. So this method is called split pushing, and the other one is team fights. So that is self-explanatory. That type of Clash Laner, instead of going away from a fight, they will try to initiate the fight. They will have a very good stun ability, they will have decent amount of damage, or they are also assassins. They are part-time assassins of the team, and they will try to focus the enemy marksman or mage. So these are the two types: split pusher and team fight. Okay, what does split pushing do? Okay, split pushing gets you towers. That is the basic question. When the whole enemy team is focused on fighting somewhere else, the split pusher goes and gets a tower. So basically you are getting a free objective. It's not just that, but it forces the enemy team to retreat. So if your team manages to hold their defense, they don't necessarily need to win the fight. It's 4v5, right? So if your team is able to run, the enemy team will also be forced to come and defend that split pusher. So since you are putting pressure on one lane by not joining the fight, you are pushing another lane. So the enemy team will be so annoyed. You might have been in the same situation. Think about it. When you are very busy fighting, there will be one guy in the opponent breaking your tower somewhere else in the corner of the map, and you will be like, what is this guy doing? Why is he such a coward? Why can't he just come to a team fight and fight like an actual hero? Why is he doing this? But that is a strategy for Clash Lane. So what did he do? What did he ultimately do? He annoyed you and he made you retreat. He made you come back to defend your tower. So what happened there? Your team is safe. Even if it's a 4v5, if they are able to hold off for some time the enemy 5 heroes, at least 3 or 2 of them will be forced to retreat. Now here comes the question. Who are the split pushers? And what should they have? So there are a lot of Clash Laners, and not everyone can be a split pusher. Two primary split pushers in the game are Demonic Form Legion and Fuzi. Let me explain. Now these are all the Clash Laners in the game. If you look at Demonic Form Legion, he has a perfect build which has a lot of attack speed. He finds it so hard in the late game to go close to an enemy. If you play Legion, you will know the struggle. After 10 minutes, even before you run close to an enemy, they will pretty much run away or they will kill you. So he is not meant to be in a team fight, but rather he is supposed to be a split pusher. You know very well how powerful this guy is in a 1v1 situation against most of the warriors. The same can be said about Fuzi as well. Fuzi's ultimate can lock you up in place for 5 seconds, and there are not a lot of heroes who can deal with this guy in 1v1. He will pretty much kill most 99% of the heroes die to him in 1v1, and that is why these two heroes are powerful split pushers. If this guy is split pushing, you cannot send one hero to defend him, right? Because if you send one hero to stop him, he will kill that hero and get the tower. So he demands a minimum response of 2 heroes. What happens when 2 heroes leave the fight? It's already a 4 versus 5 situation and your team has only 4. Now 3 of the opponents leave to support, 2 of the opponents leave to take care of Fuzi. Now it has become 3 versus 4. Instead of directly coming to a fight and giving an advantage for your team, the split pusher forces the enemy to pay attention to them and provides indirect support to the team. So that is the role of a split pusher. I hope you guys understood that. Now to the second part of Clash Lane, the team fighters. If you look at these heroes, you will immediately be able to tell which heroes are good in team fight. Sure, they can also hold their ground, they can also win against a lot of heroes in 1v1, but imagine their potential in team fights. For example, Lubu. He might not be the strongest warrior in the game, but his ultimate, if used properly, can completely turn the match. Why? Because he jumps down from heaven. It's a very huge range and he stuns everyone. So one proper stun by Lubu can change the tides of the match. The same can be said about a lot of heroes here. Done. Very good team fight hero. He can provide a lot of tankiness and stuns for his team. He is very slow. He is good in 1v1 as well, but he is better in team fights. Another hero, Guan Yu. He does not win in a 1v1 fight against a lot of other warriors, but he can be the most broken hero in a team fight. Why? Because he just pushes enemies here, there, deals a lot of damage. So this is a hero that is a team fighter. So a lot of heroes are like that. Example, Lianpo, Alain, Mulan, okay, and then Sanchi. These are all heroes that excel in team fights. So now we have talked about the two things, team fighters and split pushers. This is the general purpose of a Clash laner. They are either a split pusher or a team fighter. Now let's talk about the matchups. Which hero counters which hero? Instead of saying hero versus hero, let us say build versus build, because that is what will be happening in the Clash lane. Let me explain. Some heroes in this list of Clash laners go for a full attack build. The best example for that is Dharma. If you check out his build, it's going to be full attack and his power is going to be in the team fights. He is not a split pusher. So he will go for full attack build. To counter Dharma, you have to pick heroes that go for full defense build. So full attack versus full defense will win because they are warriors, right? So which hero goes for full defense? Lianpo, right? Lianpo goes for full defense. Lianpo can absolutely hard counter Dharma, right? What are the other heroes that go for full defense? Arthur. Arthur can wipe the floor with Dharma, it's not even a question. Arthur can destroy Dharma. Why? Because he goes for a hybrid build, maybe 1 or 2 attack items and mostly a defensive build. Done. Another tanky warrior who can absolutely destroy Dharma if Dharma ever tries to fight him, right? So this is how you counter. You counter full attack with full defense. Now you will be wondering, How to counter Lianpo? How to counter a full defense guy then? So you told us about how to counter a full attack. What about a full defense? Let me explain. You don't fight against a full defense hero. You always try to clear the wave safely and try to go fast to the other lanes and join fights and help your team win in that way. Instead of fighting 1v1 against the enemy, killing them and destroying their tower, you clear the wave and run away from the lane, go somewhere else, go bully the enemy mid laner or go bully the enemy farm laner. So that is how you counter a tanky hero, because they don't die. With a full attack hero, you cannot counter a full tank hero. It's basic thing. So instead of directly fighting, you have to go and attack the other lanes. How can you do that? You need to be fast, because if you are a very slow moving hero, you will not be able to go help your team and then come back, because by the time you come back, the enemy DS laner, the enemy clash laner will destroy your tower. So we are looking for heroes that are going to be very fast. Guan Yu, probably the fastest hero in the game. In base movement speed, he is the fastest. Overall, probably the fastest. He can go fight and then run back to his lane because he has a freaking horse, right? And there are other heroes like that. The most important one being Sanchi. Sure, Sanchi finds it so hard to lane against certain heroes like Arthur, Liampo and Dunn, but he will just ult, go insanely fast, fight and kill the mid laner, and then run all the way back to the clash lane and defend the next wave. I have a video on how to play clash lane with Sanchi. It's not how to play clash lane, it's Sanchi gameplay, and you will be able to witness exactly what I'm talking about. I lane against a Dun and I'm not able to fight him. He is a tank, I can't kill him. But he can kill me. It's not like he can't kill me either. He can kill me. But what I do, instead of fighting him, I clear the wave, take my ship, go across the map and fight somewhere else. That is how I helped my team win that match. So this is how you counter, right? This is the overall view of how to counter. Full attack heroes can be countered by full defense heroes. So let us list out all the full attack heroes. Dharma, full attack. Main, pretty much full attack. Tachibana, full attack. Yukio Tachibana. Okay. Byron, usually full attack. Legion, full attack. Sanchi, full attack. Others, who else? Yeah, that's about it. These are all the full attack heroes. Now, who can counter these heroes? Full defense. So Lianpo, Charlotte. Charlotte is hybrid, okay? So Charlotte, Musashi, Kaiser, Arthur, Alain, Dunn, Fuzi. Yeah, that's it. Ata also can counter a lot of heroes because he's so tanky. So this is how countering works. Okay. So instead of being like, Charlotte, bro, how to counter Charlotte or how to counter Dharma, look at the bigger picture. How to counter an assassin clash laner. Take a warrior clash laner. So that's how it works. Nevertheless, I will give you guys some famous counters. So for Charlotte, the best counter is going to be Fuzi. Now the reason for that is, Fuzi will stop her from running away. He will tie her up and kill her. This, however, does not apply for the early game. We are talking about the mid game and the late game. After 8 minutes, after 9 minutes, this can happen. But if you try to fight Charlotte at 2 minutes, you will instantly die, right? So you should know when to fight a hero and when to not fight a hero. In that case, if you are a sucker for 1v1, bro, my whole ambition, my whole reason for playing this game is to beat enemies in 1v1 and my ego will be satisfied. If you are that type of person, Fuzi is the best hero for you. So what happens is, he is very weak in the early game. until 8 minutes. Keep that in mind. It's 8 minutes. Something happens, okay, before 8 minutes, and after that, he'll become the strongest warrior. 1v1, he will never lose. I'm not joking. He will never lose. So you should not die before 8 minutes. So it's not like I keep dying until 8 minutes and then I'll start killing. No, you have to play safe, clear the wave, and after that you can start fighting and you can kill every single warrior in this list. So that is how Fuzi works. He is meant to be a warrior killer, right? So he can counter heroes like mine, he can counter heroes like Charlotte who are very annoying, he can counter heroes like Kaiser, Byron, whoever is in this list can be countered by him in 1v1. Okay, so if you are looking to counter any of these heroes, take Fuzi. If you are looking to counter Fuzi, don't fight him. Because if you fight him, you are going to lose. Simple. Now I would like to show you guys this clip. I am playing Sanchi and I am laning against Dun. There is no way in hell I can kill him in 1v1. It's impossible. Look what I do. I cleared the lane as fast as I can, and where am I going? Directly to the mid lane and free kill there. Shut down. That's even more gold. So watch what I do throughout this match. And now I will recall, go back and look at the top, look at the map, the minions are just now going, right? Look at the map, the minions are just now going. So by the time I reach the clash lane, I'll be able to clear the next wave and then I can go again. So this is how you counter tanky heroes. It's very easy to counter them with Sanchi. Now the enemy mid laner will be like, Dun, come and help me. Your clash laner is attacking me again and again. Look at how passively I'm playing. I'm not even going outside to clear the wave. Instead, I'm just standing inside the tower like a good boy, quietly standing there and waiting for my turn to clear. And after I clear, I will go and fight. Now the enemy mid laner is also here, so I'm just engaging on them and I got the kill. But unfortunately, I die because Luara is the jungler. Now again, let us skip a little bit and see another instance. Now this is another instant. Look at that. I use my abilities, cleared the vanguard, immediately took off. I am going with my ultimate. Again, who is the victim here? The mid laner. I can't kill the clash laner, so I am so mad. Who do I show it on? Go and show it on the mid laner. That is why Sanchi is very strong in my opinion. He can do this. And look at how frustrated Dun is. He can't catch me. He can fight me and win me, but what is the use of that? Look at it. Look at that. He immediately wants to kill me because he's so mad that I'm killing his teammates and he can't do anything about it. I'm just giving you guys this example because there was someone in yesterday's video who commented it will be nice if I add some actual in-game clips. It's very hard to get the proper clips, but again, clear the wave. Bye bye, done. Let me go kill your teammate somewhere else. I'm also going to pick up Seema this time just to add insult to injury. And look who is the victim. It's the enemy mage. And look at Dun. He is attacking the tower without even minions because he's so mad. He can't do anything, right? He can use the portal, but that has a 2-minute cooldown. So this is what happens. Okay. Yeah, I hope this clip made it clear to you guys. So that's going to be it for the Clash Lane matchup guide. I will make one for the other roles as well. I'm not exactly sure if this type of video is possible for all the other 4 roles, but I'll do it for the ones that I think it is possible. And also I need your feedback for this video. This is my first time doing something like this, and this is majority of me just talking, right? There wasn't much gameplay in this video. Let me know if you guys are okay with this, because I don't think I can actually get footage for every single thing that I'm explaining in a video, because it's not logical. But if you enjoy these types of videos, I will continue to make some guides like this where I just talk. I will try to give you some instances of gameplays as well. Yeah, I just need your feedback on this, or if you have any suggestions as to how to improve this video, this type of video even more, let me know that as well. But if you want me to include more clips, I'm afraid that won't be possible because like I said. Okay, So yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. I hope you all found this video entertaining and helpful. If you did, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Again, trying to reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of July 10th, and I really appreciate all the support. Hope you all have a really great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.